Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, Haunted by Horror, where I talk about all things horror. Halloween is just around the corner, and if you're looking for some spooky movies to watch on Netflix, you've come to the right place. In this video, I'm going to count down 10 of the best horror movies on Netflix for Halloween 2023. Alright, let's get started. Number 10, The Popes Exorcist. Kicking off the list is The Popes Exorcist, a new Netflix original film starring Russell Crowe as Father Gabriel Amorth, the real-life exorcist of the Vatican. The film follows him as he investigates a series of demonic possessions and confronts an ancient evil that threatens the world. The Pope's Exorcist is a thrilling and terrifying ride that mixes action, horror, and religion. If you're a fan of The Exorcist or The Conjuring, you'll love this one. Number 9, Uma. Next up is Uma, which means mother in Korean. This film stars Sandra Oh as Amanda, a Korean immigrant who lives on an isolated farm with her teenage daughter, Chrissy. When Amanda receives her mother's cremated ashes, she and Chrissy's seemingly idyllic life begins to unravel as they are haunted by Uma's ghost. Things only get worse once Uma's spirit takes over Amanda, which causes her to become overly protective of Chrissy and not allow her to leave the farm. Uma is a creepy and emotional horror film that explores the themes of family, identity, and culture. Number 8, Choose or Die. If you like horror movies that involve games of choice, you'll enjoy Choose or Die. This film follows Kayla, a college student who's struggling to make ends meet, along with her mother, Thea. When she discovers an old 80s game that has an unclaimed cash prize, Kayla jumps at the opportunity to play, in hopes that she can win and use the money to help her family. However, Kayla soon realizes the game is cursed, and whatever decisions she makes virtually come with dire consequences in real life. Choose or Die is a suspenseful and gory horror film that'll keep you on the edge of your seat. Number 7, Birdbox Barcelona. The 7th spot goes to Birdbox Barcelona, a spin-off sequel to the hit 2018 thriller Bird Box, which is an adaptation of Josh Malerman's 2014 novel of the same name. In the new film, the world continues to be overtaken by mysterious, invisible entities that cause people to die by suicide if they look at them. Although some people are immune, these seers become devout followers of the entities and force others to reveal themselves to the creatures. After Barcelona is targeted, Sebastian and his daughter Anna try to make it out of the city alive by teaming up with other survivors. Birdbox Barcelona is a tense and gripping horror film that'll make you wonder what you'd do in that situation. Number 6, We Have a Ghost. At number 6 is We Have a Ghost, a Netflix original film based on the short story Ernest by Jeff Minot. The film stars Anthony Mackie as Kevin Freeman, a man who discovers that his house is haunted by a friendly ghost named Ernest. Kevin decides to share his paranormal experience with the world through social media, which attracts the attention of various people who want to exploit Ernest for their own purposes. We Have a Ghost is a fun and heartwarming horror film that shows how sometimes having a ghost can be more of a blessing than a curse. Number 5, Zom 100, Bucket List of the Dead. The 5th spot goes to Zom 100, Bucket List of the Dead, a Japanese horror comedy based on a manga series of the same name. The film follows Akira Tendo, a 24-year-old office worker who hates his job and his life. One day he wakes up to find that Tokyo has been overrun by zombies. Instead of being scared or sad, Akira feels liberated and decides to use this opportunity to fulfill his bucket list of things he always wanted to do before he dies. Zom 100, Bucket List of the Dead, is a hilarious and heartwarming horror film that shows how sometimes a zombie apocalypse can be the best thing that ever happened to you. Number 4, Run Rabbit Run. Up next is Run Rabbit Run, an Australian horror film starring Elizabeth Moss and Sarah Blundell, a fertility doctor who specializes in helping women conceive using ancient rituals and magic. However, Sarah's life takes a dark turn when she becomes pregnant with her own child, who turns out to be a malevolent force who wants to kill her and anyone that gets in its way. Run Rabbit Run is a chilling and twisted horror film that explores the horrors of motherhood and the occult. Number 3. Tin and Tina. The third spot goes to Tin and Tina, a Spanish horror film directed by Ruben Stein, who also made the acclaimed short film of the same name in 2013. The film follows Tin and Tina, twin siblings who are locked up in their room by their abusive father, who believes they are possessed by the devil. As the twins try to escape, they discover a dark secret that will change their lives forever. Tin and Tina is a disturbing and shocking horror film that will make you question your sanity and reality. Number 2. The Pale Blue Eye. At number 2 is The Pale Blue Eye, a Netflix original film based on the 2006 novel by Louis Bayard. The film stars Christian Bale and Augustus Landor, a retired detective who was hired to investigate a series of murders at West Point Academy in 1830. There he teams up with a young cadet named Edgar Allan Poe, who helps him solve the mystery using his literary skills and imagination. The Pale Blue Eye is a gothic and atmospheric horror film that pays tribute to one of the most influential writers of all time. Before we get to number 1, here are some honorable mentions that didn't make the list but are still worth checking out. Viking Over, a Norwegian horror film about a group of friends who go on a camping trip in the woods where they encounter a legendary creature that's half wolf and half human. Bloodlust, a psychological horror film starring Sean William Scott and Evan Cole, a high school counselor who moonlights as a serial killer who targets abusive parents. Asfens, an Indian horror film about a pair of twins who have the ability to heal people with their touch, but also cause them to suffer from horrific side effects. Number 1. The Conference. The Conference is a Swedish horror film that follows a group of municipal employees who go on a team-building retreat before the launch of their controversial shopping mall project. However, their conference turns into a nightmare when a masked killer starts hunting them down one by one. As the survivors try to escape, they discover dark secrets and betrayals within their team. The Conference is a slasher movie that blends workplace comedy and social commentary with twists and turns that'll keep you guessing until the very end. So there you have it. These are the 10 best horror movies on Netflix for Halloween 2023. I hope you enjoyed this video and found some new films to watch. Let me know in the comments which ones are your favorite or if you have any other recommendations. And don't forget, if you like this video, you can hit the like button. You can also subscribe to the channel and ring the notification bell to be notified whenever I upload a new video. Thanks for watching, happy Halloween, and until next time, keep on creeping on.